Okay, this is my week 14 update, race to 250K. Every single Monday, I invest $1,100. Whether the market is up or down, I invest. For the past 4 weeks, I was able to get a nice discount every single Monday morning. This Monday, I bought right into that rally. The reason I bring that up is because I see everybody, should I buy, should I sell, should I go into a different sector, and everything else. It's impossible to know that answer or time the market. That's why if you want good long-term results, you have to have a system in place and follow it no matter what the market is doing or no matter what the news is saying. That's the way you succeed in long-term investing. In this video, I'm going to go over my complete portfolio, what I bought with that 1100, my weekly performance, and of course my dividend income. Quick reminder on financial education. Education gives you control. Control gives you options. Options is what gives you that freedom. Let's get into my portfolio and see where I'm at. Okay, now that we're in the portfolio, we could see my balance is $138,744. This is the 5th week in a row that my portfolio went down. Over the last 5 weeks, I probably put in over 7,100 and I'm still down. My first position is DGRO. I have 355 shares with a market value of $24,654. Next, we have SCHD. I have 1,860 shares with a market value of $56,920. Next, we have my smallest position, which is SCHG. I have 486 shares with a market value of $13,858. Next, we have SCHX. I have 835 shares with a market value of $21,079. My last position is VXUS, my international position. I have 295 shares with a market value of $22,158. So basically the last 5 weeks I was able to get more shares at a discounted price. Next, let's get into my weekly buys to see what I bought with that 1100. Okay, now that we're in the weekly buy section, we could see I actually got a dividend from DGRO, which was $115. That got me 1.6 additional shares reinvested. So for my weekly buys, I bought 17 shares at SCHD, 4 shares of DGRO, 8 shares at SCHX, and 3 shares of SCHG. And then I had an additional dividend from VXUS, which was $23. So I got 1/3 of a share. All right, that's it for the weekly buys. Let's get into the dividend income. Okay, now that we're in the dividend section, we could see I have $3,387 or $282 per month. Let's get into each position. So DGRO is paying $493. SCHD is paying $1,917. Next, we have SCHG is paying $60. SCHX is paying $243. And VXUS is paying $522. And that's the total, $3,236. The goal is by the end of this year is to have that over $6,000. All right, let's get into the weekly performance to see how much I lost. Okay, now that we're in the weekly performance, we could see from March 23rd to March 26th, excluding net contributions, my portfolio actually has gained $1,017 for this week. I thought this was another down week, but apparently I'm up 0.75% this week, which is good, but I like when it's red as well. This way I can buy cheaper shares. All right, that's going to do it for my week 14 update. Stay tuned for week 15. And remember, stay disciplined and consistent, and don't watch the news, and keep investing.